It's a post-16 project, so all our students are adults. It is learning. It's in learning in its informal sense, about trying to re-engage people in learning. People who may have not had a very good experience at school, maybe came out with no qualifications, people who don't really sort of see the value of learning to give them a successful life. So it's providing those opportunities to perhaps encourage people back into education.
Beth yw enw dy frawd?
David.
Oes chwaer gyda ti?
No, nagos.
O, da. Oes am carafan gyda ti?
Nagos.
Nagos.
The project came from a need identified that there were a fairly high proportion of people with low levels of basic skills. This project was developed as a way of improving the basic skills of the residents and re-engaging them, if you like, in the process of learning. It was set up to work across both of the electoral wards, Lanyon and Monkton.
Basic computer skills. I mean, I know my way a little bit around on a computer, but when it comes down to the basics and simple things, I don't know.
I wasn't a great lover of maths when I was a child, but now I'm enjoying it now. I've never worked handling numbers or, you know, working with money or anything, but it's given me confidence now. If I should have a job, I got that behind me.
I would say it's very informal courses and it's more about confidence building.
It's been a real help for me, definitely, to do something in the day and motivate myself to go on to better things.
We've got things like salsa and things that we didn't really plan in the beginning, but you know, that's been a really successful class and has led people on to do other classes then, like basic skills and computers. So I think it's sort of led, like the public have led it really, and we've just guided them and provided what they need really and what they've asked for.
It was driven by the community, in the community, for the community.
What's unique about Springboard then really? I think it's the fact that it is community based. And I think what that brings to the community is maybe a little bit of confidence with the people, that they feel they don't have to go outside the community, you know, that they can feel comfortable with staying in their community and learning on their doorstep.
We hold some classes down at the family centre, and I know a lot of those girls there, I mean, they come up to school, they've got children in the school, but they just feel more comfortable down there.
The first one, I believe, was with my son Ryan with the cooking, and I thought, yeah, because I had other children as well, it was like a one-to-one with my son, and we thoroughly enjoyed it. So then when other courses come up, I asked Claire, let me know, and you know, I'd take them up. Yeah. The creche is excellent. I mean, if it wasn't for the creche, I wouldn't be able to come to the courses. So that's really good, a good thing.
Getting out and learning new things, being able to socialise and that my children can be in a safe place.
I've seen people now absolutely blossom, and the confidence that they've had, far more than any academic things we could show that we could give them. You know, I mean, we really push the basic skills within the family learning course as much as we can, with the basic maths and basic English. But I think the main thing that comes out of it is confidence and their relationship with their children, and actually being in the school with their children and watching them learn, and the relationship with the school.
And that's what Springboard is doing. It's giving people new hope, new chances. And if you were to just witness the enthusiasm of these parents who are starting to achieve, starting to feel a little bit of self-worth, it's phenomenal.
I didn't have a very good time during school, so I found English and maths hard. I come back to do the basic skills, and then Claire got me involved in the family learning. My little boy's very smart, so I realised I needed to go back and get things sorted out before he got to the age where he was doing better than what I was. It's more friendlier, it's less pressure, I find it easier because it's in the same school as my little boy, so all the classes are involved in the school times.
Through Springboard, I started up my own craft group. They took me on as a part-time tutor, and I had a little craft group. Through that, I then started work at the school with the 2 to 3-year-olds.
We've got over 200 of our local people coming into school on a regular basis, taking courses, 70% of which are accredited, so that means they're getting something at the end of it, real skills.
Also, for a lot of young men in the Gypsy community, they've been able to access site safety certification, which means that they can actually go on to get jobs. And I think we've got 8 young people who are now working at either an LNG refinery or Texaco refinery as a result of gaining those qualifications. So it is, you know, making a huge difference in terms of employment.
One of the things that we did when we first came in, when the project first started, was to make contact with all the different community groups, because they are working in the community anyway. They have established relationships with people in the community, so it was a way of us getting contact with them. So we support those community groups wherever we can in the work that they do.
In terms of the wider community work that we do, we find now that people are starting to work together far more. They not just engage with ourselves, but engaging with each other, much more ready to get involved.
Well, I think we're very lucky, I think, in our little part, aren't we? I mean, different meetings that we go to, and we talk to people in different areas, and they ask us what we have, and we have so many things going on for the whole community, not for just young mums, all ages.
I must say, the Springboard have made a heck of a difference to Monkton since they've been here. Well, everybody's so friendly, you know, you feel like you're one big happy family.